Alright guys, welcome back to DS Radio Shop. So, hopefully that turned out to be a decent little theme for you anyways. I got a little toy I have to play with as well. Let's see if everything worked out great. Okay, refresh your browsers guys. Let me know if the theme song came in as well. We had to switch things from channel 1 to channel 2. Hopefully that all worked and hopefully the audio is back. Well, they can catch up. Probably. No, I found that my channels were. I didn't have no audio going on. They had it on 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and then 5, 6. I had to play with that a little bit. Somewhere's in there is gonna figure out. We'll see what happens.
Well, they can't be on the same channel, right?
No, I don't think they can.
Then I think they're playing like multiple audio at the same time.
I don't know, because if I put it on the same channel, I should be able to mute this one then, right? The microphone part?
I have no clue how that works.
I wonder if I can just mute it then.
Also,
how you doing, Kevin?
you might not work in a college, but now you're a professor.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, you can hear me okay, right? No jingle, but you can hear me. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Okay, so then that means I have to alright, so that channel is gone. Yeah. So then Alright, we'll figure out that part later, I guess. Anyhow, so let's talk about a few things today we want to put to rest. I'm going to show you a picture. Everybody see this picture okay? There we go. If you guys look at this picture, okay, let's talk about this for a moment. I had several emails I woke up to asking why these people, well, they call them all kinds of wonderful names, but why these people seem to have this idea that positive peak compression is different than your negative peak, and the fact of if you do it the right way, it's going to work. And so the guy had 2 Stryker radios on his bench, and he claims he turned down the audio on one brand new version, and then took the other one and had turned it up, and he had put this little compression kit inside. He says if you do it right the first time, it'll come out good. So he said that it'll come out a lot better. However, this is the result. Okay, right here. It's flat. You can see it's flat. Okay, so it's overdriving, and if you look at your curvature, you can see kind of how it slightly comes out and then right back in. So it's kind of like a little S curve, down, over, and then down. I'm just tracing it out. That's a distorted signal. So let me go back to here. Again, distorted signal. And then one with the, where's the other one here? Oh, right here. This is the one he claims he did without the compression, which you can see is still just a little bit, but not much. This was actually a much cleaner signal when he turned the audio down on the one radio, on the one that was untouched without the compression kit. However, is he? Okay. See you later, man. Oh, I forgot to do that. I'm sorry. So he turned the audio down on the radio. Then he complained about when I turn the RF power up, you can see where it's not getting what it needs to have, and the values are low, and blah blah blah. He's got all this gibberish nonsense. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing. So you got to kind of listen to the video, which I'm not going to play. You can search for him online. Anybody can find him. You know, he's just he's your regular hack shop like no other, and he's got this guy, he's like a puppet basically, because he got this guy in the back of his ear telling him what to do and trying to juice him all up. And the funny thing is, the guy who's doing all this to him doesn't show any of his work, doesn't have any videos. All he does is shows that he's got certificates because he's a ham operator. Well, I'm a ham operator too, but I've got my licenses, I've got my certificates, I've got corporate certificates. Oh yeah, I've got state certificates. So yeah, okay. Anyways, so what we're trying to explain to you guys is when they talk about your NPCs and all that nonsense and etc. Don't believe them. Okay, stay away from all your NPC mods. Stay away from all the PPE. Now they call them PPE for positive peak compression. You know, or I'm sorry, positive peak expansion. Now they changed the name, and then you know they try to tell you, oh no, it's not the same as an NPC. It's different. It's not different, guys. You know, you can call it negative peak compression, you can call it positive peak expansion. It doesn't matter what you want to call it. It's still a swing kit. End of story. Okay? And they can cry all they want, they can complain all they want, they can put it in their videos all they want. I don't care what they do. They can bash me all they want. I could care less. I've been here 38 plus years while these guys been sitting around in diapers for the last, maybe 3 years, you know, playing with your J.C. Penney lingerie section of a magazine. So it's like these guys just don't have any clue what they are doing when it comes to playing around with your NPC stuff. So again, we go back to this, and you can clearly see it's flat. Right there, flat. I mean, I can't. You can zoom in. You can see it, guys. It's flat. So again, stay away from all these NPCs and PPCs and PPEs, and I don't care if you want to call it ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. It's a swing kit. End of story. Okay? Don't waste your money on this. Again, these idiots, these hack shops, think that engineers are stupid. That's the problem that we have. They think that they are stupid, and they feel, well, we can take and just tell people we call it this, and we can fool them and say, no, it means something. It does something. I can prove it to you. They can't. That's the problem. They can't. And when they try to show it on a video, it says, oh yeah, see, I can control the power. I can do this. See how clean it is? It's not. It's like you're an embarrassment. How can you be so ignorant to even want to show that on video? But again, when you're a puppet, and the puppets have somebody behind you pulling the strings, feeding you all the stuff they find on Google, etc., who has no credible background whatsoever. And this has been brought up several times, so I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about, up in the northeast corner. So anyway, it is what it is. So I just want to point that out. Stay away from anybody who wants to lie to you and scam you over, because that's all it is. It's a scam. It really is a scam, guys. It's just one big gimmick. NPC, negative peak compression. PPE, positive peak expansion. What's the definition of those? Swing kit. That's it. It's a swing kit. You have to change value add component in your radio. You're going to fool your AMC circuit, making it think like it's, oh no, it's not what you think it is. Just turn your head and let me just put this in your circuit and let your radio become very loud, but really it's a splitter box. And I'm waiting for someone to show and prove me wrong, which no one has been able to do that at all. So, and this stuff's been around, oh my God, 40 years, at least 40 years. I've heard people talk about this way back when I was young too, when I first got into the hobby. I mean, goodness gracious. And in fact, I just talked to somebody here, maybe a month and a half ago? And he's way up in his 70s. He says, oh no, God, we've had that stuff way back from, way back in the 70s. I says, really? Okay. So, yeah, this stuff's been around forever. They call this something different, but yeah, negative peak compression, positive peak expansion, it equals one thing, guys: scam. It's a scam. And if you had to put that in a radio, to improve your radio, something's wrong. You're not tuning the radio correctly. That's the problem, number one. And when someone wants to falsify information and tell you, oh no, when they come out of the box, it really helps them, especially to drive an amplifier. Well, these two radios were Stryker radios on the same bench. These two radios had the same exact output at the end of the whole deal of just turn audio down on a brand new one and then put the PPE kit on the other one. And what was the end result? Same thing, 60, 70 watts. Nothing changed other than you have distortion and you have bleed over on your adjacent frequencies with the kit. As the other one, it's actually cleaner signal. Even though he turned it down, it was still somewhat a cleaner signal. And all he had to do was put the module back up where it was, or maybe give it just a little bit more enhancement. Instead, he turns around and says, no, you got to put this kit in, and then you get well over 100% audio, and it's clean. You cannot, oh my God, you really need to go to electrical school, okay? You got to go to electronics, buddy, because you cannot, it is impossible to have over 100% modulation expected to be clean. Just because you think it sounds clean to you, it is not. It's like a glass of water. When you go over the top lip of the edge, you're over 100%. What does it do? It overflows. Do you know why? Because that's what we call distortion. It's a disruption. You cannot have over 100% modulation, expect that to be clean. You just cannot. And if you want to continue arguing about this, and you want to become, this more embarrassed and humiliated guy that you are doing for the last 3, almost 4 years, then continue on. God bless you, but you just can't fool people when you got guys like me around. So guess what? It is what it is. And I ain't going nowhere. I've been here 38 plus years, and I'll be here another 38 plus years. So guess what? I'm going to keep telling the people, all this snake oil you guys are doing, stay away from that snake oil, guys. It's garbage. So.
I don't want to go with it.
Just today, then.
Yeah, just today.
Right. So, anyways, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. It's very important that you understand. Stay away from those shops. They're just going to damage your equipment. And the funny part was, one of those radios he had back a second time. Wonder why. How ironic is that? So, it is what it is. Anyways. Oh, apparently he's got these special encoders too, which is BS. They all have the same. Stryker's not going to give you a specific or special encoder. It's all the same. They have them in stock. Okay, you need an encoder, you call them up. Hey, I got to have an encoder. Okay, cool. And they send you one. It's just that simple. I don't get these people. I don't understand them. I really don't. Anyways, so here is a relay. In case anybody didn't understand that, probably should have asked anybody. Do you know what this is? Instead of me just saying what it is, that is a relay.
I wasn't offended by anything.
Let's go here. Okay. I want to check for shorts. I already know that there is one here with a short. That's why I ordered a brand new relay. This is a relay. Now, what I wanted to show you guys, there's your short, right? Okay. We're going to touch these relays. Nothing. Nothing. Short. Nothing. This relay is shorted. Flip it on over. 1, 2, 3, 4. That second relay right here is no good. So here's 1 relay, 2 relay, 3 relay, and 4 relay. This second one right here is no good. Again, nothing, 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 short. Okay? So that relay has to come out. This relay's got to go in. And then this board, it's a controller board for a balancer, tire balancer. And then this will be fixed. That is the problem with this unit, is that relay had failed. So if you don't know how to test a relay, now you know. How about that? Any questions on any topic of this morning? Anybody have any other topics they would like to discuss? And thank you for the email. I appreciate that because it's important that people know the truth about things and not be lied to by these amateurs and these con artists. And that's exactly what him and many other are. And it's sad to see people put this information out and say you can do this when you really cannot. It's just completely absurd that you'd go out of your way and really humiliate and embarrass yourself with such, I don't know, just absurd information that's not even true. How can you tell somebody it's true? And it shows it right on your scope. It's completely oblivious. Like, wow, this is just, again, trying to help everybody out. Got to help the people out. Got to make sure they're in the right direction. And you don't have to send your stuff here. You don't. But I'm going to tell you how it is. And if you want to continue going somewhere else, hey, have at it. Don't send your stuff here when you find out it's all screwed up and damaged. I don't want to hear it. Because I'm not going to work on it. So, when I told you so, and everybody should know by now, I got well over 900 videos to his little, 60 videos, maybe 50, 60 videos. And it doesn't even matter about that so much. It's just the fact my videos are very informative. You'll see how many radios can you count on a daily basis, guys, that I have to remove all those wonderful little swing kits, take them all out. I got to put things back to natural, to factory. I got to put the limiters back in. I'm the one who's got to correct everyone else's headaches. I get all the nonsense while these guys continue to take all these new radios, used radios, and then when I go out and start putting all these swing kits in, I say, no, don't listen to him. This peak compression, or peak, positive peak expansion, it's different. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay, yeah. And I've showed it on my spectrum analyzer. I know how to use my spectrum analyzer, unlike this other individual and many others who have some and some who don't have. And it's ridiculous. It is what it is. So that's one of the biggest things I wanted to share with when I saw it this morning. It's like, oh, God, here we go. I didn't want to bring that topic up today, but I had to because I don't need people having to deal with being lied to anymore. I told her just today.
She has to go to school. She has tests today,
No, she
too.
don't.
Yeah, she does.
No, she's going to.
They're not going out there today. They're not still going there. She has over. She can't do it over here.
Anyways, so this is going to be fun getting out. I'm just going to try to see if I can enhance this, add a little solder to it, just to help kind of get it out of the board, because it's double-sided. So if I can heat it up a little bit and try to get this to really work. Like that. Perfect. I was really worried that I was going to have to be sitting on that for a little bit, because these are tricky to take out because being double-sided on both sides of the board. Let's see if we did okay on this side now, because if not, we're going to be in trouble. Yeah, we got to do the other side there.
Hey, Steph, weren't you talking about a little welding project not too long ago?
Yeah, well, this is not what I want to do. In fact, let me do something here. Yeah, I gotta change this out. Hold on a second. Definitely welding, that's for sure, it seems like. And the other thing I want to add too is when you hear a video, guys, you watch someone talk about all that nonsense, listen to how he talks. He step stutters over himself because he doesn't know what to say. He really doesn't know what to say.
Good morning, all.
He's just being told what to say from behind the scene. He's a puppet. Just a puppet. And the other guy has no idea what the hell he's talking about. He's just finding stuff on Google and feeding all this information to this guy and making him believe all this nonsense. And I tried telling him, don't do it. And I had to walk away from that mess because he's turned out to be a pathological liar and everything else, and it's just not even worth the time. So I said, nope, I walked away from it. Of course, his story is the opposite, but it is what it is. So we ain't going to mention no names, but you guys can figure this out. And I don't care if it offends him or not. I really don't care because the truth hurts, don't it there, buddy? Stop scamming people. Stop lying to people about your little, positive peak expansions. You still haven't shown any detail other than you kind of shown on your scope and your spectrum analyzer. See what it does? See? Yeah, okay. But you haven't, I want to see expansion. I want to see you take that out 100 megs and 300 megs. I guarantee you're going to have all kinds of splattering. But he won't do that because, one, he doesn't know how to use the spectrum analyzer. And two, he knows it's going to show more if he does do that because the guy who's feeding him all this information is probably going to tell him the same thing. Yeah, man, don't do that. Just explain it like this because if you do, they might see it. Snake oil. It's all snake oil. It's all gimmicks. I mean, I've proven this over and over and over again for 3 decades, guys. You don't have to put all that stuff inside your radio. I've showed people left and right how to do this stuff just with a factory radio. I mean, goodness gracious. These are always fun to take out. Wow. What a bear. Well, see if I can gently, seems like that's a pretty sturdy board. See if we can maybe try to getting there. Just needs a little extra help. Okay, there's that one. Okay, now I'm going to go to the other side. See if I can't bridge these together. Just like that. Okay, so he's the bad one, and here's the good one. That right back into place like this. I want to see something. Okay, yeah, yes, very awesome. those resistors just to kind of drop the current a little bit on this relay. See how we do the other side. Nice. Let's see. He's good. Okay, awesome. Let's, where's that thing? Okay. Yeah, this goes to a tire balancer. Is what this goes to. Controls the spindle where the tire goes on. Okay. Get a closer look under the scope. Looks good. Connectivity on all sides. Nice. Okay. Okay. So, there shouldn't be nothing else in circuit going wrong. So again, no short here, no short there, no short here, and no short here. So that was the relay we had to replace. So we know short, right? So nothing, 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 nothing. We go to the other side of the relay too. Nothing, 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 nothing. So now this board is fixed. So that's the controller board for the spindle on a tire balancer. That's what this is. So, there's your problem. One band relay. 4 relays, 1 band relay. Short it out. Okay? So, we'll put this back in the unit today, and give her a test run, and she should be good to go. Shouldn't have any issues. What we are going to do, though, is try to dust these all out because they are filthy. Just so we can read the writing. Okay, guys, there you have it. So this one's all done, and like I said, we talked about the swing kits. Stay away from all that garbage. You don't need it. And just focus on what the book tells you to do. If it tells you to align and tune, which it will, that's the procedure, then align it, tune it. Nowhere in the procedure, ever in a procedure, will it tell you to go ahead and modify a NPC or a add an NPC or add a different type of compression expansion, or whatever you want to call it. People want to call it whatever they want to call it. They can call it whatever they want to call it. I guess it doesn't matter. Bottom line, it's garbage. It's all snake oil. Okay, so I hope the puppet master and his little puppet watches this video, because maybe one day, just maybe, they might wake up and realize, they're just not going to win. And people like me are going to keep exposing all the snake oil and garbage, because you guys see it on a day-to-day basis. All the stuff that I got to take out of radios that these idiots put in. So, can't really explain much more. It is what it is, I suppose. I guess I gotta tell everybody until I'm blue in the face. Just a matter if anybody wants to. There's still that big vast majority of people that love splatter boxes, and if that's what you want, well, then you go to these hack shops, and when your stuff blows up, don't come crying, because a lot of shops like myself will not work on yours. Then you're gonna get all upset. Well, how come I can't get it fixed? Well, you shouldn't have had that done to begin with. So. That's all good to go. Nicey, nicey. Yeah, I gotta. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to move on to another video, so thank you all for watching this one. And, we'll carry on to the next videos. I got a lot more work to do. I got a lot of real work to do that doesn't require putting fake kits inside radios to enhance them, when engineers built these things to work right out of the box. So, like, share, subscribe, thumbs up. And to my trolls, you have a good day, and hope this was educational for you as well. Catch you all here in a little bit at the DS Radio Shop. Thank you all for watching this one.